What's up, family? Great morning. This is Joe with Schematic Solutions. I wanted to bring you guys some value. So the value we're going to be bringing to you guys is going to be the seconds time frame at no cost. Yes, there's a seconds time frame, family, and yes, it can be extremely useful. A lot of traders really either don't understand it or don't know about it because they haven't really dove deep into structure enough to properly use the seconds time frame. But the traders that have actually been able to understand how higher time frame pretty much goes along with the lower time frame and along with like the time frame, like the actual structure, but actually understanding that structure can be fractal, meaning what we see on the higher time frames, we can see on the smaller time frames as well. And the traders who've really been able to understand that are actually able to catch small stop losses relatively consistently, but also increase their risk reward dramatically. Um, so that's why we use the seconds time frame. Now, when we're looking to use it, when are we looking to use it? Now, there's really a lot of good scenarios where we can use the seconds time frame. But I would say for the most part, when we're going to be using the second time frame will be when we're identifying a point of interest, looking for our entry, when we're identifying some type of imbalance or a reason for price to come deeper into our entry, when we're identifying fractal schematics, so like we're identifying a lower time frame schematic or like a second time frame schematic inside of a spring of a 1 minute schematic. We can also use the seconds when we're looking to identify the last point of mitigation, where the institutions close out their orders and all that fun stuff. And lastly, we can use the seconds time frame to identify smaller stop losses, but once again to maximize your risk to reward. So now, how expensive is it? How much is the seconds time frame? We already know TradingView costs about $5.99 a year to utilize the seconds time frame, which, as you can see, I currently have. Now, you do not have to pay 600. You do not have to pay 600 for the year to use the seconds time frame, and that's actually what we're about to get into. But before I show you guys how to utilize the seconds time frame, how to actually gain them, um, let's understand how not to get lost in the noise, because the smaller time frame is a lot more noise. Just keep in mind, so you don't want to be caught in silly trades due to the craziness and the noisiness of the smaller time frames. So this is really why, like, when we're utilizing the second time frame, we always want to start off by understanding the higher time frame bias, what the bigger picture is doing, and really just understanding structure along with our confirmations on the monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, and then a 1 minute. And once you've knocked out structure and all your confirmations on those time frames, then feel free to dive into the second time frame and complete your understanding. Um, and then, yeah, really just I would really recommend to only go to like only trade the lower time frame when it's aligned with the higher time frame. And please don't just sit on the seconds all day. I've already made this mistake for you guys. You don't want to get lost and lose sight of the big picture. You want to understand what the big picture is still trying to set up. And that's ultimately how to not get lost in the noise. So now let's get into it. How do you guys actually get the second time frame? First things first, go on Google, type in Owanda, and it's going to be literally the first little site that pops up. You'll click it, and you'll see start forex trading with Owanda. You'll see open account and try a free demo account, and you will press try a free demo account. From here, it'll pull you up to a page, and from this page, you'll put in your personal information. So it's going to ask you your username, your password, your name, your email, all that fun stuff. And you'll just quickly go through, put it all in. Once you submit it, it'll pop up here and say, thank you for your demo application. And you can start trading. So now where you want to go is trade with Owanda Web. And once you're trading with Owanda Web, keep in mind, this looks exactly like TradingView. We have 30-second or 30-minute time frame. So now let's say we wanted to really scale into this. Anytime you're trying to utilize the seconds, all you're going to have to do is type in the numbers and then press S behind it. So if we're trying to look for the 5 seconds, we'll type 5S. and then press enter. And it will bring us to the 5-second time frame. Now, keep in mind, the coolest part about this is, let's go to TradingView. Let's see. Let me show you guys. So for TradingView family, let's check. Let's see. I know there's a nice little schematic inside here. We only have the 5, the 15, and the 30-second. If I'm mistaken, we cannot use the 45-second, not applicable. So now coming to Awanda, we try the 45-second and boom, we can use it. So that's really cool. We can use the 45 seconds. We can use the 20 seconds. We can use 50 seconds. And these are all time frames you can't use on the normal TradingView. And keep in mind, this is for free, family. So definitely take advantage of this. Keep in mind, the second time frame does have a lot of noise. Use it in confluence with the higher time frame. And I hope you guys are able to find an immense amount of value from this. I hope this can really take your trading to the next level. And I hope you guys have an amazing day.